We'll call the meeting to order. There we go. Roll call. Gina,
Here.
Ashley, not Lisa, not Amy,
Here.
and myself. We'll review minutes from our last meeting. Any corrections or additions?
No.
If not, I'll accept a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed nay. Motion carried. Very good. Old business, it's one we've talked about all year, but the tetherball evidently is lost. So
Again?
What's going on?
well, it got to the city and it got tossed a couple times and retrieved, and then they lost the bottom part of it.
Oh,
And they've never found that part of it, and so I don't think they looked too hard, but, I don't think we wanna do it this fall, but in the spring, I think maybe we should just order another one. They're not
Yeah.
that expensive, so,
Yep.
so,
And we're still on the schedule of whenever Larry gets caught up to do the cement, the big cement pipe. So it's still on the schedule. but-
okay, all right, that was the other part, so.
Yep,
The culvert,
the culvert, well, yeah. Well, the culvert was too small, so it's actually a sewer water intake pipe, so it's like this big around.
whoa,
So that way the big dogs can go through it.
people can go through.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
It's
right.
sitting over there. It's just, it's there.
real fine. Okay, and we'll bring that up in this winter or spring or something and finish. Any other old business? Okay. New business, we don't have a policeman here for no report there. Pet registration fees, the end of the year, they always set that by council. Wondered if we want to change them or leave them intact. Right now, we have a fee of $5 a year. And if they're intact, it's $20 a year. The average, I did an average of about, I don't know, 9 or 10 other cities. The average for a spay neuter was $12. And intact, the average was $30.
Well, when was the last time we bumped it up? We've never bumped it up.
Oh.
So it's been $5 forever, and we still don't get 100% compliance.
No, and I don't think the fee is any inhibitory to that.
No. So we get maybe 100 dogs at $5. So,
And there was over a couple of years ago, or when we started this, there was over 200.
yeah,
We had, I think, 200 and some dogs and 50 cats,
okay.
and I think it's gone down a little bit, but I didn't get this year's numbers, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
what was the, populations of the other cities that you got
Oh.
Tiffin,
Yeah, I tried to do surrounding cities, and a lot of them
Yeah.
I couldn't find,
okay,
so probably half of them were larger cities,
okay.
and half were commensurate with ours, or a little larger.
Mhm.
Some small towns don't seem to have
Right,
these, so
right.
Yeah.
and Tiffin is $10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lisbon is 10.
I mean, for the whole year, I don't find $10 out of line, but it's just the compliance. Will people balk at the $10?
Tiffin's population's about 3,500?
It's jumping so fast. Yeah,
So are we,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think probably more than that now.
okay.
But interestingly, North Liberty is $2, but they're $25 a tack, but they were sort of an aberration.
Hmm.
I mean, some, like Clive, was $19 for a dog and 17 for a cat, so the numbers aren't
Yeah,
5, 10,
yeah.
20.
Right, right.
They kind of went in between maybe, or,
So, and if you thought 750 or something as a company,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah. It would be interesting to know how many people actually paid cash and how many people paid with a check or a credit card.
increasingly, Leslie said that people are paying by credit card, and that's been very useful, very
Okay.
helpful.
Because then they wouldn't care.
Mhm.
But if the majority paid by cash,
Yeah.
I mean, then that would require Leslie to have a lot of cash on hand.
Yeah, that's not been the case this past year, she said.
Right, okay.
And probably not this coming year with COVID,
Yeah,
I know.
people aren't paying a lot of cash
Right.
coming in as much.
I would be okay if we did 750, but
I'm not sure how I feel. I think 750 is very reasonable. I know some people are, because of COVID are hurting right now,
yes.
and I'm just reluctant to raise anything, but I don't think that's out of hand. And I
Right.
think that's very reasonable. But I'm just saying, I think it's some hard times right now.
It's a good point.
I'm more concerned about people being able to feed their animals than,
Mhm.
And I think probably at that point, they probably won't even register them.
right?
Yeah.
Right. Unless you
Um,
talk to Lisa and Ashley and see what they think, but
we can put it on hold for another year. How about the intact animals? We're at $20, average is about 40.
what specifically is that, Alan? I'm not,
Yeah,
Unneutered dogs.
a dog that is
Unneutered,
Not
unspayed.
cats
spayed
and
or
dogs
neutered.
that are not,
Yeah,
okay.
and we're at $20.
Do we get a lot of those?
There can't be that many.
Yeah.
No, they are more of a problem if they are, that's why the higher
That's-
fee.
that's-
Yeah,
But there aren't too many now.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's more the fact that if there is an aggressive dog
Mhm.
and he's intact,
Right,
he may charge the fence and
yeah,
cause some problems, so we're always encouraging spay neuter.
yeah,
And we know that spayed and neutered pets live longer.
yes.
mhm.
Less susceptible to cancer and less likely to get in trouble.
Yeah, and not spreading the population.
No.
Revisit it next year? Or up a little bit, or,
Whatever you guys think, I'm fine with it. I just think things are so different this year. But I'm fine with 750.
in the intact,
Move that up another 5.
25?
Yeah.
Getting a little bit closer to the others, but, I mean, we're still
Yeah,
quite a bit lower. We're a smaller town too, so
yeah,
a little less administration involved.
right.
Then I'll make the recommendation to the city,
Okay,
and they probably put that on a vote at the end of the year when they change things.
okay.
And Leslie needs to know when she sends out reminders for next year, so I think she does that.
January,
No, I think she does it in December,
oh, does she?
1st of December, I think.
Okay.
So should be plenty of time. Probably best if we put our recommendation into a vote,
Yeah,
so.
okay.
um,
I recommend raising the unneutered to $750 and or the unneutered to $225 and the neutered, spayed and neutered pets to $750.
Is there a second to the motion?
Aye.
Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. I said aye also, so, motion carried. Okay, I'll take that to the city tomorrow.
Okay.
Dog park fees, we're at $20. Again, I didn't get quite as many. I think I had 6 other cities, they averaged 36.
And probably a lot bigger parks too.
Yeah,
That's the biggest problem is, I mean, our park, we got a park, that's a good thing, but
Yep.
it's just not very big.
right, and some are, well, I know a couple of them are $50 or more, and they've got massive parks and lots of amenities and
Yeah,
things like that, so.
we're just not that big a city and not that big a park, and as much as we would love to be able to do that,
The $20 a year, does that go into a city fund?
Yeah.
And is that used for maintenance, for mowing and?
Yeah. No, I withdraw the comment. They keep track of it, like if we purchase things, I think it goes to a general fund, but they sort of keep track of our expenses there. Specifically, they don't draw out the mowing and things.
Through Public Works?
Yes.
Okay.
I think if there were a time that we were going to make a change out there, enlarge it, do something different, put up a playground, whatever. At that point, as we add more amenities, we could add fees at that point.
yeah. Or if we ever get the other half.
Yeah.
Is that still up, or was it a triangle or something? I know we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, yeah,
It's actually a larger space than what it is now, except that it's,
long and
narrow.
narrow, yeah.
And what's the holdup on that money?
It's county,
Oh, it's county,
yeah,
Cedar
I
County.
think we can get that transferred, but, and it's got grass there already, so
Uh-huh.
that's,
Okay.
it wouldn't be terribly expensive.
just the fence. I
Yeah.
mean, the one that we have was like $13,000, so,
Ouch. Okay.
yeah. So we'd have to do a lot of fundraiser again.
Mhm.
Should we leave that one alone then?
I would leave that one
Yes.
alone.
Okay. Very good. Next part is the pet owner's guide, where I think the city may have run out of these. We put these up about 3 years ago. And I found out from the city that they have a color printer and a folder, so they can do them in-house.
Oh, wow.
Just wondered if there are any changes we'd like to make to it. Otherwise, they'll just print out some more.
Yeah. I don't know, I still like that one.
Yeah, I thought this was real nice looking.
Yeah.
You can see Sandy's picture on the inside,
She's on the back cover too.
her back cover, I must have,
Yeah.
Sorry.
with Buddy. Fortunately, we no longer have Buddy, but.
No,
Yeah, I looked at the animal control ordinances and everything. These were highlights, and none of them have changed.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, unless we wanna update pictures, I don't know. That would be the only changes, but they're pretty good.
So tell them to make some more?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay, very good, thanks. Any other new business?
Not that I know
Good. Next meeting date is November. And by tradition, we don't have a December meeting
Mhm.
unless there's something special that comes up, and I'll let you know. Otherwise, move to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.